I'm having the best time in the kitchen already. It makes the perfect winter activity, everybody. Bringing all the generations from the family can be tricky, but not with this scone recipe. Hillori and her mom, Susan, are sharing their family scone recipe that's been passed from generation to generation. I mean, a long, long time ago, Susan. When did this recipe come to be?
Well, I'm not sure, but I know it's been around since the 1800s. So
has it really?
Yes.
Okay, and you grew up having this on New Year's Day?
Yes, New Year's Day every year. Finnan scones.
That's your English heritage.
Yes.
That's what they would have. Yeah. And then you grew up having it when, Hillori?
Yes. We would have it for every Christmas, New Year's, and then now my mom makes it for Halloween. All the neighbors come. My mom makes scones and apple cider. So we just, every holiday, for goodness sakes, we just keep, they're just delicious.
Well, and now you can all make it too. Thank you so much for sharing. Do you two do it in the kitchen together frequently?
Well, no, she does it all.
You do it, okay. Susan does it.
She does it. She's so, I'm gonna have to carry on the tradition eventually. And I have 4 sisters, so we all love this recipe.
All right, Susan, talk us through. What do we need to do?
All right. Hillori's going to tell you how to put it together, and then I'll show you how to
dress it up.
Fry them up.
I like it. It's a team effort.
So we have in here scalded milk, sugar, and some coconut oil. Back in the day, they probably, if it was 1800s, they probably used lard, but we're making a little bit more healthy.
A little bit healthy this time.
So you scald the milk, and then what you're going to do, I'm just going to add it into this bowl, and then you're going to whisk in a couple of eggs, kind of a little bit at a time so as not to cook the eggs, right? And if you guys can see that, I'm going to bring it over here.
Yeah, do you want to swap here?
Yes.
I'll move this over here. I've never tried scones before.
You haven't?
No, I've not made them. Are they more simple than I think?
They're kind of like a beignet, or it's a fried dough. So and Utah is known for this fried scone. It's not your typical baked English scone. This is a little bit different. So
this is more the fluffy, like melt in your mouth.
Yes.
Scone. Okay.
And then we have some yeast. Look at that. It's kind of already. We're just going to add that in.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little bit of flour at a time.
Can I help you while you whisk? I'll add the flour.
Yes, you whisk. I'll add. Okay. Usually we do this in a KitchenAid. And so it's just easy, but we just...
So if you have a KitchenAid...
If you have a KitchenAid, you're going to add this, and you just do it until the dough starts to pull away from the sides. And you can do it this way too, but we have a fun little dough hook. You can always do it. And then make sure your flour's sifted, and then you just have this really nice, sweet scone dough.
Which there aren't that many ingredients, surprisingly.
There really aren't, and they're just, probably what you have on hand, so... Amazing, and you could probably dump the rest. And then we'll just, and so you get this dough, right?
Okay, and this is what it looks like when you're finished.
This is what the dough looks like. And Mom can walk you through what she does after that.
I just grab like a grapefruit-sized ball of dough and lay it out and roll it out, and then use my little slicer.
Like your pizza cutter.
Pizza cutter.
Or whatever you want to use.
Okay.
Cut it in some squares.
I feel like Susan's done this so many times that she doesn't even have to look when she's making it.
And then pop it in this dough. And we found this great frying oil. It has sunflower oil and extra virgin olive oil.
Will you hand that to me, and I will hold it up to the camera, everybody, so you can see what this looks like. That's the best thing to fry in, you found?
Yes.
We really like it. It's because it has the olive oil in it, so it's a healthier
Do you know what is interesting is these are thin pieces, but then they puff up.
They puff up.
Once they start frying.
And I think the eggs just make them really rich and...
Maybe it's the scalding of the milk. Who knows?
Yeah, we heard that scalding of the milk
makes them nice and fluffy.
And how long do they typically spend in the oil before they're finished?
Just a couple minutes usually.
Just a couple minutes. Okay.
A couple minutes, and then you have, we fried some up over here.
Let me move this over. And you serve them warm?
And so yes, we serve them warm. Here's a little plate.
Okay.
Get this out of the way.
What do you usually do to dress them up?
And so you can do a little powdered sugar, like a beignet style, if you want to. I mean, I love my mom's homemade raspberry jam.
Susan, you made that raspberry jam?
Yes.
That looks amazing.
My mother is amazing. She makes the most.
Well, and you had all these daughters to pass down all your recipes to.
They're all just great cooks, and I lived around really great cooks myself, so I was fortunate.
But there's something about tradition and making a fun tradition for your family. I'm sure you remember this every holiday season.
She made this cookbook for us about 10 years ago. It says Mom's Recipes. So
Tried
it's all
and true, all tried and true.
all her recipes and other, other generations passed down. And we just love, this time of year just because it's a special time of year. And, just seeing my mom do this is always heartwarming. And
Susan says she's making them for Christmas Eve this year.
yes.
Right?
Right.
That's
And you're
right.
flipping them, which I'm glad you reminded everybody that you do need to flip those over. That was
Yeah.
about 30 seconds and you flipped them over.
Yeah.
Okay, Hillori, let's dress this one up while
Okay.
I tell everybody where to get this recipe. abc4.com/GTU. It's the Christmas scones from Hillori and Susan, their family, passed down by generations to now yours. Blissful Bites by Hillori is where you can find more from Hillori on Instagram. Oh, I got the jam. I got
We got the
Susan's
jam and a little honey butter.
And a little honey butter.
You could do it all.
Merry Christmas, both of you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much
Thank you
for
so
sharing.
much.
All right.